pair of linear equation two variable, class 10. Dear children, we have already completed up to exercise 3.4, and the last exercise it was given you to solve the one of the algebraic methods being solved for the pair of linear equation two variables. So whenever we start with the general form. So this is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0, and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. And now one more methods, which is cross multiplication methods, as its name is cross multiplication methods. This is one of the algebraic methods, and it is most suitable to do the pair of linear equation two variables which is having a unique value. So for using any methods, I advise always you to check which condition it is being followed. So here this cross multiplication methods means this is also one method to find out the unique solution for x and y, and this is also called the algebraic method. So in this cross multiplication, what's the very important is we must know the formula, and once we have a formula, we'll keep it, we'll apply it, and we'll give the value of x and y. So we need to understand the formula of the cross multiplication method. We write just by seeing this general form, we write x here, y here, and the 1 here. What we do normally, actually, for designing this formula, we have some way. So before writing direct the formula, it's very important to say you how to generate the formula, so that you can do the practices for a while and you will have something. So we'll write very first do one thing. This is first we'll write the coefficient of y, which is b1 b2, then coefficient, this constant part, c1 c2, then the coefficient of x a1 a2, and again this b1 b2. So what you keep to remember, we'll start with the b1 b2 and we'll end with the b1 b2. The series you all will form. Here we'll write x, here we'll write y, here we'll write 1. And now you can form and you can design the formula. That is, x upon, we always start from here, and that's why this is called cross multiplication. This b1 c2 minus b2 c1 minus b2 c1 is equals to y upon, again y upon, we always start from here, this is c1 a2 minus c2 a1, and the last is 1 upon this a1 b2 minus a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So this is the formula, means that you could see this is simply the coefficients. It is by using the coefficients, and this is the one way to find out the questions by using the cross multiplication methods. So how will you all confident whether is it or not? So for doing this, we'll do a few questions for you from exercise 3.5, so that will help you to understand in a better way. So in this exercise 3.5, let us begin with the question. The very first part of the question number 1, this is x minus 3y minus 3 is equals to 0, and 3x minus 9y minus 2 is equals to 0. I will not go for this question because I said you earlier, this algebraic methods, it would be very useful to find out the value of x and y. So you will not have exact value for the first part, because 1 by 3, a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2. So for unique solution, what we need to look for, whether a1 upon a2 not equals to b1 upon b2 or not. That's the second part I am doing for you. Second part of the question number 1. It is 2x plus y. 2x plus y is equals to 5. 3x plus 2y is equals to 8. It could be seen here, a1 upon a2 not is equals to b1 upon b2, so that we may go. So the very first important thing is to keep this in a general form. So this is 2x plus y minus 5 is equals to 0. 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equals to 0. Now as I said you, what we need to do, we need to do very first we need to start with the writing the coefficient. So it's better whenever you do the question b1 b2. So what is the b1 and what is the b2? Here 1 2 b1 b2 c1 c2, which is minus 5 minus 8. Then a1 a2, this is 2 3, and again it ends with the b1 b2, so this is 1 and 2. Now write here x, here y, here 1. Now we start with x upon this into this means minus 8, and write the sign of minus, and this is minus 10. This is equals to y upon this into this means minus 15 minus sign, and this is 8 to the 16, so this is minus 16, and is equals to 1 upon this is 4 minus 3. Now what we do, we'll write here x upon minus 8 plus 10, it gives 2, y upon this gives minus 15 plus 16 1 is equals to 1. 1 will make equal this to this, and now this to this. So the value for x and y is x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1. So by this way you can use the cross multiplication method. So this is something about the question number 1, and this is something about the question number 2. I am doing one part for you in question number 2. This is also based on the conditions as we all are knowing for the linear equation in two variables. The second part it is, for which value of k will the following pair of linear equation have no solution? For no solution, what's the condition we have? For no solution, we have a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 not is equals to c1 upon c2. And the first part is, for which values of a and b does the following pair of linear equation have infinite number of solutions? So both the equations. So I am doing a second part for you. Question number second, the question number 2. This is for which value of k will the following pair of linear equation have no solution? So the format is, for no solution, what's the condition we have? a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 not is equals to c1 upon c2. This is for a no solution. And what's the a1 here? This is 3y. What's the a2 is 2k minus 1. a1 upon a2. What's the b1 upon b2? This is 1 upon k minus 1. And not is equals to what's the c1? c1 is minus 1. And what's the c2? c2 is minus in bracket 2k plus 1. So what it is, for which value of k? So for which value of k, what we can do, we can equate this to this. So this would be 3 into k minus 1 is equals to 2k minus 1, and this gives 3k minus 3 is equals to 2k minus 1. This gives k is equals to minus 1 plus 3, 2. So the value of k is 2 if we will have. This gives a no solution. We don't have to bother for third condition, what it is not the value of is equals to, because this is very important, right? And yes, if you want to know what's the not value, so that will be 3 upon 2k minus 1 not is equals to 1 upon 2k plus 1. So do the same what we are doing with the sign of is equals to. So this is 6k plus 3 is equals to 2k minus 1. So this is 4k not is equals to minus 4. So k definitely not is equals to minus 1. So these are the conditions, and by this way you can do the question number 2. Question number 3 is the direct question, so that I am not doing for you, and just will discuss something about the statement question. So here in this exercise, what you all need to do, very first you need to generate the equation, you need to write the equation, and yes, we'll solve by the cross multiplication method. So I am here helping you to just to form the equations, and rest I told you how to do the how to find out the value of x and y by the cross multiplication methods. So you can use you. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days. So here this same questions it is being that I have explained in the last video, in the last exercise. Although here we write let the fixed charges of hostel be rupees X and charges for 1 day. Charges for 1 day. This is rupees Y. Now, this is it is when a student it takes food 20 days for has to, so X plus 1 day it is Y, so this is 20Y, and this gives is equals to what? Is equals to 1000. And what is the next? For 26 days he is paying rupees 1180. So X plus 26Y is equals to 1180. The children, because it is introduced here the cross multiplication method, so I suggest you to go with the cross multiplication method. For doing cross multiplication method, first what we need to do? X plus 20Y minus 1000 is equals to 0, and X plus 26Y minus 1180 is equals to 0. Now you know what to do. B1 B2 means 20 26, then C1 C2 minus 1000 minus 1180, A1 A2 that is 1 1, again B1 B2 20 26, this is X, this is Y, and this is 1, and go for the calculation part. I will not do the calculation for you. So this is first part of exercise 3.5. Now this second fraction questions that you can do. I am doing the third part of the question number 4. Third, just I am helping you to form the condition. Yes, I scored 40 marks in test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. So here we write let the marks awarded for right answer. That is X. No, it is given marks for each. Let the marks awarded for each right answer. For each right answer, this is 3. It is given. Let the number of right answer is equals to X. So total marks is equals to what? 3X. Now it is not here it is given. This the marks already it is given. We need to assume this total marks 3X. The marks here it is given in the question. The marks awarded, the marks lose for wrong answer. That is suppose Y. No, it is given 1. Let the number of wrong answer which is Y. So as per this the condition would be 3X minus Y is equals to 40. This is the one condition. And what is another? Had 4 marks been awarded for, if this would be changed, marks it is for 4, this would be the same. So this is 4X and for losing 2 marks, so this is minus 2Y, and is equals to this is 50. So this is the condition for the third part. So do this fourth and fifth by yourself, and if you feel any problems, do along with this. And the last exercise we have, not last exercise, this is the second last exercise, and one more exercise we will have to discuss is very important. So we'll do in the next video.